What's up, you guys? It's been a minute since we dropped the DISHIN podcast, but we're back with episode 18, and we're so fired up. On January 9th to the 12th, we're going to be in Montreal for CCM Hockey House. We got into that and what we're going to be doing there, and we got into our Gretzky collab.
Gretzky collab is live now on the DISHIN site. Everything you guys can see on there. We got the shirts, hats, hoodies, sticker packs, rugs, decks, everything you name it. Came out so fire. Shout out to Ty Gretzky and his team. We also got into these Travis Scott skates. These are just an absolute work of art, so we showed those off on the pod. And we also were gifted some mouthguards by Impact Mouthguards, so thank you to those guys for sending those to us.
Episode 18, out now. All right, welcome back to the DISHIN podcast, episode 18.
Episode 18, let's go.
We're here. It's been a while. I feel like every episode we always say it's been a while. We say this on almost every episode now. We usually record bi-weekly or every 3 weeks just because we feel like it's just if we recorded every week, we'd run out of shit to talk about. So we're here. If you guys are watching this, Christmas is, probably the next couple days here. So Merry Christmas to those who celebrate. Happy holidays to everyone who's watching. And yeah, it's been a fun year.
Yeah, let's go. I know, and you touch on like a little bit goes by before we record, but I think we like to build up collabs and content and different stuff that we can talk about. So that's what makes every episode filling.
Yeah. And speaking of the holidays, right after the holidays, in January, from January 9th to 12th, we are going to be in Montreal for CCM Hockey House. We talked about it on the last episode. Huge activation. So you want to talk a little bit about that, remind everybody of what's going on there, and then we'll kind of get into some stuff here.
Yeah, CCM Hockey House. This is the third year that they're doing their hockey house. Pretty much what it is they have an opportunity to test new equipment with some different consumers, kind of showcase some of their new brand stuff that they're doing, apparel. So we're lucky enough to be doing all the apparel for CCM Hockey House this year, exclusive merchandise provider. So we're going to be set up. It's funny, we just got like all the renderings this week. We're going to be set up in an igloo. Pretty cool. Like on site, we're going to have like a whole booth set up in there with merch on display. Announcement for the merch is going to be coming pretty soon of everything that's going to be available. So be on the lookout for that. But yeah, get out to Montreal. January 9th to the 12th, we're going to be there. And I'm sure we'll do some other stuff. All the boys are going to be there. Be fun to hit a Habs game and CCM tour, headquarters tour, all that stuff. So
yeah, so be sure to kind of stay on the lookout for that too. I know we're gonna have a ton of content kind of coming in, a lot of behind the scenes stuff too, and kind of maybe we can even show people what it really looks like to do a big activation like this, from the merchandise side of things, running the POS system, to shooting content and really turning that around pretty quick. I know last year Derek and I had to make a video with a 24-hour turnaround from the influencer night, so we're going to be doing that. I think that influencer night is on January 9th, so we'll probably have a video out on the 10th. So for those who can't make it to Montreal or can't be there, tune into the DISHIN account on either January 10th or 11th. We'll have some BTS content for you from influencer night. But
yeah, this is dope. Yeah, we've been working with CCM for a minute, so I'm excited for all this. This is going to be cool. It's going to be our first time, I think, running a pop-up in Canada, so
yeah, which is crazy to think about, dude. I feel like because we're only an hour and a half away from Toronto. We've done stuff there, but we've more so just shown face. This is, like you said, the first time we're actually going to sell product. It's exciting, dude.
Yeah.
What a way to kick the year off going to Montreal. So
let's go. Love it.
What do you think, Derek?
Oh, I'm a little sad that I have to come back home a little early. I got to shoot a NHL game, so not too bad because I will be shooting Sabres versus Seattle on my 30th birthday. So check that one off the bucket list. So not a bad way to bring in the 30th year, but yeah, definitely sad that I won't be with the boys for the majority of it, but I'll be there for influencer night and stuff. And yeah, we'll have a really dope video that Nick and I will work on for influencer night and really showcase Hockey House.
Yeah, we're excited too. And speaking of exciting times, it feels like this last quarter of the year especially, we've been doing drops like every couple of weeks, which is sick. There's something new kind of coming out of the brand almost, like I said, every couple of weeks, every 3 weeks. We talked a lot about the New Era collab on the last few episodes. We had the She Shoots, She Scores collab, and now we have a Gretzky collab, Gretzky Hockey School collab, which is sick. So that just dropped on the 16th, which was yesterday. Pretty fun release. This honestly might, and I said this on the last episode, this is probably like one of my favorite collections you've designed, just from the detail side of things. You're wearing the shirt right now. You have the embroidery on the collar, and then you've got like the screen print like on the shirt. I mean, the quality of these shirts just get better and better. Also, not to mention, I forgot what Chaos collab too. But yeah, to go back to this Gretzky stuff. I mean, quality stuff. A lot of detail went into this.
I think back in like May, I got connected with Ty Gretzky, just like ultimate salt of the earth dude. Like just like so for the culture, and to be able to work alongside the Gretzky family, just insane. It's just like you said, one of the coolest projects for me today as an artist. I'm sure for you guys too, to be able to do all the content and stuff. So yeah, and I feel like we were talking back early on, like this is pretty early after the Blackhawks collab, we had got connected, and he saw that what we were doing within the sport, and just like we had a lot of crossover already, so I think a lot of it made sense. But yeah, some of the original spread designs were just insane. We threw a lot of pieces at the wall, just some stuff that was kind of loud and out there. We wanted to do stuff that was a little bit different, more detail driven. So Ty's a big fan of Chrome Hearts. Just pulled a lot of inspiration from that as far as the kind of the Gothic style logos, numbers, different stuff on the collar embroidery type work there. So yeah, Ty, unbelievable, man. He's just like such a good dude and was extremely involved in the creative process start to back. So I want to say shout out to him. And he was kind enough to send us his Gretzky head, like the whole Gretzky mascot. And I felt like that was a great representation of all the merchandise too, because the detail on that mascot was just insane. It's just, there's a lot of content we posted where you can see it up close, but that's the craziest mascot I've ever seen in my
Also,
hands.
too, shout out to Derek for like really taking one for the team here and putting on the Gretzky head and actually wearing that during the shoot. Usually when we do our content shoots, like Derek and I are typically behind the camera. Sometimes I'm in front of it a little bit for certain shots. Shout out to Derek, seriously, for doing that. And, like,
which was
making
perfect,
it
I think, because
happen.
you're a taller guy, and I mean, like it
Needed a
was just like a
lefty.
good fit and a lefty too. Yeah.
Which was key. Derek had to go see a chiropractor. Can you talk about what? So you briefly told us what happened. What happened with that?
The next day, I mean, I go to the chiropractor pretty regularly. This isn't like anything crazy. It's not like I had to go because, but my neck was definitely feeling it. That Gretzky head is quite oversized. And one of the positions that or like the poses that we were working on was like leaning over the bench. You can see it, we're like slapping the side of the bench after a goal is scored. And like just to get the head to stay up, and I'm 6'3" and trying to lean over the bench and make it look natural, I was like, my head was tilted up, my back was down.
Look like a giraffe.
Like, yeah, it was so unnatural. And then I'm like bending over on my, like squatting with my knees, pretty much, like trying to like hit the boards. And it was an interesting, it was different. And just really weird because like my face isn't in it. Like it's just the Gretzky head. So it's like emotionless. It's just like, you're just trying to get the body movements and hope the head looks all right. But yeah, it was definitely a different one. I'm honored to have done it. We had Gretzky gloves, which was wild. Like we think that they were possibly game worn, but they were long. They had the extra long rolls on them, like the old school. They were super sweet brown Warrior gloves, like new school matched with old school. Had the 99 on the cuffs, so I want to say that he definitely wore them at some point.
Heritage classic, I think.
Yeah, maybe. I think you actually were saying that during the shoot.
Maybe we can find a picture of it.
Yeah, we should dig that up.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it was really cool. It was a great shoot. Nick crushed it, obviously, with having to shoot and direct also. But yeah, it was a fun one. And I don't think that shoot or the content would have turned out the same if we didn't have that dope like mascot head. It just like really made the shoot. The detail was insane on it. Paired up with the DISHIN smiley stuff, smiley head. It just made the whole thing.
Yeah, and Ben crushed it too with wearing the smiley head too for that whole thing. I mean, yeah, I feel like we kind of have the content, like shooting content on ice down to a science. Like I feel like we do a very good job at that. I mean, there's some things that we miss sometimes when it happens, but
Even when we went to a larger production for Chicago last year where we were pulling lights out and everything, like I thought we were ahead of schedule for most of it. We were pretty on point, and we got all of the shots and more than we actually needed. And it turned out to be that's still one of I think my favorite shoot yet. The Gretzky one might be a close second, honestly.
Yeah.
We almost have like little mini stations set up.
We really did. Yeah, dude.
We had like Connor, we had like Don and Tony doing the skins installs. At one point, me and you were doing the Travis Scott skates. Derek and Benny on the boards, getting B-roll of the celebrations. Brandon's running down that line, like doing the handshake. Yeah, it's just, it's funny. It's funny. I mean, like, we should get a little documentary going of the way that we just shoot content.
What we
on
should
that.
Dude, honestly, we should have Dunn do that because I feel like he shoots a lot of BTS content for us when it comes to that stuff. And
we should just set up the 360 cam center ice.
yeah,
That'd be sick.
that would be cool.
Show off all the different parts that are going on.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there's so many things that we were doing that day, and we get a lot done too.
Yeah. Yeah, unbelievable collab, dude.
Yeah,
So
seriously.
sick. Yeah, and we had great numbers the first day too, so it's awesome. I can't wait to see where it goes, and maybe we'll see Ty in Chicago for Winter Classic. You probably will. See if me and Derek get out there, but we're already talking about collection number 2 with Ty and what we're gonna do there, and I'm throwing this out on the internet right now, but we're gonna get Wayne Gretzky at the shop in 2025 and have him involved for a model at some capacity. I think that would be so sick, and just kind of playing into the stuff that we've been doing lately with Coletta and Gene and some other models that we've been tapping into. So
Yeah, and I know we were talking about this obviously off the podcast, but I know when we were even kind of talking about this collab, like you and I were saying we should just do this in 2025, and I'm glad, or yeah, we're gonna do this we should do it in 2025, but I'm glad that we went and dropped this year by the end of for the end of the year. I think, going back to what I was saying earlier, I feel like we've done a drop every couple weeks, which is sick. Like, I feel like we can just keep that going. It's something new. It's something fresh every other week or every couple weeks. So it's cool. It's fun. And this one was one hell of a collab to end the year with, I think.
yeah, we're on an all-time runner now. New Era, What Chaos, Shakir collection, She Shoots, She Scores, Gretzky. Excited to roll this all into 2025.
Yeah, now we got, there's already 3. I feel like we're already into 2026 for collabs. For collabs, drops, everything. So very exciting times for us ahead. A lot of stuff on the Skate Skins front too, which we'll kind of get into a little update there in a little bit. But speaking of everything we've been doing things for the culture, we've been doing colored bubbles. I said Skate Skins, and we're doing all these different collabs. There's a lot of guys that we know that that we've grown to be pretty close friends with over the years. Austin Alexander being one of those guys, Pavel Barber. Those dudes really put on for the hockey culture and make relatable content. And we were watching the video before we started rolling here, but the video that Austin Alexander, Coach Chippy, Pavel Barber, Tom Stewart, and there was like one, I can't remember the other guy, but we were watching that video. Maybe we'll roll it real quick.
It's a 5-minute misconduct. He knows. Knicks are off limits. They're off limits. It's a Tuesday night, boys. Relax.
You're lucky you still got the front row of your teeth, buddy.
Buddy, you're wearing a cheese grater. You throw pillows, kid.
Yeah, pretty good trade-off
pillows.
for you there, pal. Have fun laying brick tomorrow, boys. Have fun laying brick.
I work in finance.
Only way you're
dude.
getting on the score sheet is in the box.
2 goals last year.
You guys are actually bums.
And both of them
You guys
were
are
beat.
actually bums. You guys are the shooters. None of you can even shoot.
Trails, boys. Yeah, buddy, dusters.
All
Absolute
trails.
dusters, boys.
Keep your stick down or you're going to lose the front row of your
You want to get a
teeth.
pillow fight again?
What, bird.
Hey? Maybe have a little
birds.
sleepover?
On the Game of Thrones, you guys swinging those swords at us. Unbelievable.
Watch Mary-Kate and Ashley. You want to watch Mary-Kate and Ashley?
Dude, hilarious. Like, these guys are so funny, making relatable hockey content. Like, not everybody can do the stick tricks and stuff like that and do all these crazy, things like Zach Bell or Swaggy P, but which those guys are sick. But these guys like Chip and Austin and like Barb's, like they're making content that is relatable to like what you and I are going through on a maybe like a once a night basis at the rink, right?
Yeah, I know. I think what's so cool about all of them too is like they all are different. Like they all have their different comedy style, I'd say, but the way that they can like be so tight and like interchange and mesh with each other and do a whole skit is so sick. It reminds me of like the old like Whose Line Is It Anyway, where it's just like kind of ripping off the top, but it's like you see like when they're on the bench just like throwing chirps at each other, like none of that's scripted. They're just throwing shit out there, and I think that's what's dope. And yeah, like I love all those guys' stuff. Austin's so funny with like the Porter skits that he does, and that cracks me up, dude. So I love all their stuff. It's all so funny. And like even Chip too, and Pav too. Like people probably know this, but there's a lot of pro guys that follow him too that just like, you know, maybe don't engage with it. I'm sure a lot of guys do, like send them to different guys and stuff, but a lot of guys pick up on his stuff and are tapped in with it. So it's cool.
Yeah, it's funny. And then even to like that video, even we just watched Austin Alexander, like Chip was like, have fun laying bricks tomorrow, boys. And Austin Alexander's like, I work in finance, dude. Yeah. Like, bro, I swear, I feel like we had someone chirp us about our jobs in men's league here like a couple of years ago, asking us like, oh, like I make more, or what do you do for a living? It's like,
yeah, that's
dude,
all
what?
time.
So you guys may have seen the new Nike skates that have been crafted. They were posted on the DISHIN account. We've got Travis Scott.
Yeah.
Mocha.
Travis skates. It's Travis Mochas. This was a concept design we did back in like 2019, 2020-ish.
COVID.
Yeah. But yeah, one of the first designs that we've done. And if you go back on our IG, like, you can see some crazy mock-ups that we've done over the years here.
Yeah.
And yeah, we've made, this is probably our 8th or 9th skate that we've made, Jordan skate. So yeah, George Wiley, unbelievable, man. He kills us. This is the first leather skate that he's done. Want to say shout out to Coda too, who's been doing these for a long time for us. Both those guys super talented, and some of the details that George put into these is just unbelievable. So
yeah. I think now this is George's first Nike
first leather
skate,
skate
right?
he did.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, dude, he really crushed it. I mean, him and Coda, like you said, unbelievable, two unbelievable cleat artists, and I mean, dude, they can literally make anything you need. I mean, I love the detail. You got the cactus jack on the flop here. Leather is super nice, and we even got to skate in them too.
Mm-hmm.
You got to wear these bad boys. We got some footage of that, which will probably roll. But
yeah, we shot a little bit of content with this. We should get on the ice again and shoot these soon too. Pulled these out of the box, didn't even sharpen them, and jumped on the ice with them, and that was a little bit frightening. But yeah,
Just running out there.
We'll have to do a specific shoot with these, and some of the content we got already was so fire. But yeah, more to come on those. I already got a couple more in the works too. We're doing a canary off-white pair, all white. So nasty, gonna look sick. And yeah, I already have some other ones in the works too. So
hell yeah, I know it was a little short, little show and tell piece, but
oh, we got another one too.
oh, actually, yeah, we do.
Yeah. Yo, Benny, come check these out. Yeah, shout out to Impact Mouthguards. They sent us, originally they sent us a couple molds that we put together.
Right here, front and center here.
For the
Take
mouth
a
fitting.
squat.
Me and Benny did the molding. Now Benny, I don't know
they were in.
I don't know which one's yours and which one's mine. We'll have to check them out and see.
Well, there's an
only one way
M.
to
There's
find
one.
out.
There's one that says M on it. So hopefully that's Matt.
Oh, they labeled them EB. But yeah, Impact Mouthguards, so sick. They reached out to us and kind of gave us a little lowdown of what they do, the custom mouthguards that they do. But yeah, these are unbelievable, fully customizable designs. They've got some key features here on the back that you can read, and I'm sure that's on their website too. But yeah, on Instagram, Impact Mouthguards, impactmouthguards.com. Really fast process too. Like, we got the molds, and it was pretty funny that we were doing it like one day after
We screwed
work.
up the first one.
Yeah, we
Big
did
time.
for sure. But that's smart of them that they give you 2 sets.
Yes, that was good.
Was
We
perfect.
needed both. We
Yes,
needed both.
for sure. But it was funny. We you put all this, like, it's like you chew 20 pieces of gum, you put it all in your mouth, and you get like the mold.
It was almost like softer, like a really soft, like Laffy Taffy that's been sitting in your pocket. It was pretty weird.
Yeah.
No,
No.
like Laffy Taffy.
You think? I guess it tasted a little bit.
No, it was.
No, it didn't taste. But you would think it tastes like something, though.
Well, I don't know. I just thought it tastes like rubber. I don't know. Like,
Yeah, it was. It didn't taste good, but it was like. It,
Well,
it wasn't like. It didn't linger. Like, once it was out. Like,
Yeah.
once we took it out.
how long was the molding process?
Did you have braces?
Did I know?
No. Well,
Yeah,
you
I
ever
didn't
had a
either.
retainer or anything?
No.
Yeah, that's like
I've
the
been
shit you
lucky.
got to do.
I have a mouth guard that I like a clear mouth guard.
Nick had a mouth guard once.
Matt's gonna be out in beer league like Matthew Kachuk.
Cool
out there.
desk piece, dude. I'm gonna throw this right on my desk, and it's cool. So yeah, thank you again to Impact. But yeah, to touch on what the process and everything. So they send you that. Yeah, we screwed up the first one. Thankfully, they send you 2.
It just
Yeah,
logs.
I'll hang out the side a little bit.
Are we gonna? Let me.
Open it up, Benny.
Yeah, let's.
Yeah, it's funny. Me and Benny, we had our mouths full, and we just looked at each other and kind of started cracking up. But yeah, then you put that.
Dude, those are sick.
in the case. You send it back, and like less than a week later, we got these mouth guards that are true
Fresh out of the package.
Oh wait.
form fitted.
Is that one of yours?
You look like Conor McGregor.
I bet it, eh?
Those
Can I?
dude, that's
Yeah, it's
sick.
nice, huh?
Is that
Is
yours?
It feels like it.
Yeah.
Might be his. I don't know. It fits pretty good though.
You were talking well in it too.
Fact
I
check
sound pretty
that.
good though.
but-
Just a little bit of Mike Tyson in me, right? A little
Yeah,
bit.
but not as much as a normal mouth guard.
Yeah, these are
Gives
true
ya.
reviews. True reviews on the DISHIN pod, and this is a
This is
really
awesome.
cool
Very
product.
comfortable.
Also, the color on here is really really vibrant as well, like the yellow and.
I know you're not a big mouth guard guy, Benny.
Huh?
I know you're not a big mouth guard guy.
Oh yeah, no, not a huge mouth guard guy. I got the full fish bowl. It'll be cool to chew on though, like Caner. You know, just let it hang out the side, just gnaw on it.
Show us your hang.
Like your Kachuk hang?
Yeah. What's up, dude? How's your coffee?
That's fire.
Yeah.
That's ignorant.
Just fucking get in here.
Yeah.
Fucking, yeah. All right, boys. Pretty cool.
Good
I'm gonna-
stuff.
I'm gonna rinse this off now because I probably should have done that first.
Yeah. Throw that in when you're making skins.
Just in case.
Just in case you slam your head off
Yeah.
the table.
In case that heat press pops up on your chin. Keep your
Dude.
chin tucked.
Chin music.
Yeah.
That's
Thank you,
awesome.
Impact Mouthguards. They came really fast too. Can't wait to open mine up. Like I said, throw it on my desk and yeah, hopefully we get some business their way. Hopefully we can get like a promo code or something. So
Yeah, that'd be sick. I feel like a lot of companies and brands always send us stuff. So if you're a company, if you got a brand or you got a business or something and you want to promote your product, send it our way. We'll talk about it. This stuff's fun for us. I mean, I know when we first started to really go hard at this stuff and we wanted to, give hats or, merchandise to, people who had podcasts or do videos, etc. We always enjoyed that stuff. We always enjoyed sending a little care package out to people and just seeing our products and things like that pop up. So, like I said, if you got a product or a business and you want us to shed some light on it or talk about it, like, feel free to send us your stuff. We'll chat about it. So, very cool product, by the way, too.
Yeah.
If I wore a visor, I'd probably rock one of those because that was always my biggest pet peeve when I wore a mouth guard was it. Like not being able to talk right in it or not be able to breathe right in it. And that one seemed like it fit really well for Ben. So
yeah,
that's cool.
mouth guards are cool, man. They then like I don't wear one. I wore one in high school, but they don't I don't know. There's a culture side of mouth guards I think that are kind of, if you know, like Keon Coleman of the Bills. He wears like the mouth guard color he wears every week is the color of the opponent that they're playing against.
He actually
He used-
stopped.
Yeah, did he stop doing that? He stopped
Yeah, I
wearing
did a
mouth guard?
shoot with him, and we asked him about it. He said too many people
Well,
biting his
he
style.
used to wear two. Oh, he stopped doing the color thing? Oh, damn, I didn't even know that.
Yeah.
He used to wear two, and I'm sure he got a couple fines from the league for that.
No, he actually said that he just stopped
Oh, really?
doing. He just too many
Well,
people
he's a
were
trendsetter,
copying
dude.
him. Yeah.
Well, now that we're on Keon Coleman, he's a trendsetter. He wears two different color cleats. Some guys are doing that in the league, but I always love
He also
following-
talked about that too. He got a fat fine for wearing two different colored socks.
Oh, yeah?
Oh yeah,
He said it was his rookie mistake. He got
Yeah.
a fat fine for wearing two different colored socks. He wore blue on the top, white in the middle, and then blue. So essentially like 3 pairs of socks basically, and you're only allowed to wear like one solid color. And he didn't find out until he was like already like mid-game. Some like vet noticed it and was like, you can't wear like that
told
many
you all that?
colors, right? He did it for an interview. It
yeah,
was
it's on
a Snicker-
CBS Sports on
Yeah.
their Instagram.
Oh,
Yeah,
cool.
It was a Snickers like rookie mistake like
Oh,
thing.
Oh, that was
yeah.
what you guys shot?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yep.
sick.
Yeah, we did a little quick shoot for that a couple weeks ago, and it was just cool to hear him chat about that. But yeah, he realized it like I think in game, like one of the first few drives, and like he was like, "Well, I'm gonna get fined for this."
Yeah. What's he going to do next, man? He's always doing something different. I love following him. He's also wearing number 0. First time that's been allowed in the NFL in a while.
we talked about it a little bit in the beginning of the pod, but a lot of movement on the skate skins front. The season's been very busy. Ben, you, and Tony have been crushing all these orders that are coming in lately. A lot of team orders, a lot of custom orders. But yeah, no, a lot of exciting stuff going on the skate skins front.
Yeah. We have a partnership with the NHL for Hockey Fights Cancer for skate skins, which is really cool to say.
Stick taps.
Yeah. something we've been working on for 3 to 4 years now. So to see it finally come together to fruition is so dope. And yeah, this year, we have a contract with the NHL for Hockey Fights Cancer. So basically what that means is that we're selling Hockey Fights Cancer skate skins on our website. A lot of you know the skate skins product by now, but made to fit all make and model skates. It's a fully customizable product. And what's cool about this design that we did with Hockey Fights Cancer is that it incorporates the placard design on the back. So people are able to draw on the back of who they're playing for, who they're honoring or tributing. And, I think in some capacity, everybody in the world has been touched by cancer. So for us to be able to work with the NHL and a prolific organization like Hockey Fights Cancer, I think really cool for us to be a part of that. And love the design, the purple lavender background, and some of the stuff that we've been working on already with different retail stores and some different teams that we're going to be activating around. And yeah, we touched on this a little bit, but the NHL came out to Buffalo about a week ago and shot all the behind the scenes footage for us. Pretty much came in and we gave a little bit of a tour about how we make the products, our headquarters here in Buffalo, and ultimately someone that we work really closely with, who is a coach for the Niagara Junior Purple Eagles, Jim Van Egmond, and someone who's always supported our brand, and someone who actually came out of the shop and picked up a pair of skins. So I say this all the time, but it's just like the craziest thing we've done, but it's just like we keep doing different shit and cooler stuff, so it probably gets old, but it's just insane for the NHL to come to Buffalo, to our shop, to be able to do a documentary series on what we do is just insane and crazy to even say. So I don't know. It was so dope. We shot everything here, and then we bounced over to Legacy House and did some sit-down type interviews. So I'm sure you guys can share a little bit about this too, just what the experience was.
I mean, to put it in perspective, the crew they sent out covers the top stars documentary-wise.
Yeah, some of the stories they had.
The guy that, was the camera operator covered Celebrini throughout the whole draft process. So, it's that they're top-notch. It was great to see how they work and how they run things. And, it's good to know that we're, kind of following in their footsteps and do the similar things. And it was great. But it was great collaboration, and the video is awesome. Can't wait for everyone to see it. And, yeah, they crushed it. Did pretty much wrapped up skate skins in a nutshell, and for the world to see. Excited to see, all the new people that come in and see the product and where it goes from there.
Yeah, it's wild to even just reflect on just them, the NHL one coming to Buffalo, shooting with us. But I mean, this, it's crazy that this product all started just, with you having it and this idea, and then you having that eureka moment during COVID. And then we're starting to test the product. Then we're slowly getting on the ice with it. Then we're making videos. Videos start to blow up on TikTok, Instagram, and we're getting a lot of hate. Then we're getting a lot of love. And there's just all of these things happening. Then we start getting the team orders, and we get into our first retail shop at Holiday Twin Rinks. And then the more team orders come in, then we're getting into Front Row. We're getting into different retail shops in Canada.
Florida Panthers retail.
Panthers retail too, which is sick. So, a lot of different moving parts over the years have gone on with the brand. And, it's crazy to really see where it is today. And I know throughout even all of that time, from the time that this thing launched, while we were making all these videos for TikTok, which we're still doing. And then also, leading up to this, that NHL conversation was happening in the midst of all of that happening while we're still growing this thing and while we're figuring it out. I mean, you go from making this product in your apartment to going to Phil's, and then now we have this headquarters. Now everything is done in-house. I remember back in the early days when it took a few days to just make a content skin, that one that we were going to just use, for an on-ice shoot. Now we could just do that right in-house here. Mm-hmm. Could do that in 5-10 minutes. It's crazy to see. And a lot of momentum between the skate skins brand, everything we're doing on the DISHIN side, now colored bubbles, and then even the content side of things. I mean, I think we've over the years have done so many different things, and we just got a very well-oiled machine here at this point. And it's cool to see, and to even sit back again and reflect on that and have the NHL here is very commendable. And I'm excited for other people to get introduced to this product, and for it to be on a stage like the NHL, and see what other people have to say, and just watch it grow.
Yeah, I know. And that was a great summary of everything up until this point. There's a lot of key moments throughout the brand's history where people are pretty blown away by the product and also, like, I think the invention of it. And I think that goes two-prong. It's obviously the content that we produce, but like the product itself, what it is. I remember when we went to Jack's house and just like we're showing him the product, he just thought how cool it was and innovative, and I think unique too. And like for kids to be able to love that and to kind of latch onto it too, I think is huge. I remember when we met up with Ras and did that photo shoot in the Alumni Plaza, just like his immediate reaction of seeing the product, kind of getting the touch and feel a little bit. It's just cool to show it to people up close and personal in person, and for them to be able to kind of see what it is and ultimately all the creativity that can come from within it.
Yeah, I think that's the thing too that's really kind of helped like push this product was the more eyes that it got in front of, the more people saw it at the rink, the more people saw it in stores, retail shops, and things like that. They became way more accepting of it rather than just seeing a video on TikTok and thinking, oh, this is just some like, BS TikTok product. Like, no, this is a legit product for your hockey skates. It's made to not only protect the boot of your skate, but also bring some creative flair for the players and not so much like goalies and things like that. Just, it's been a very fun product to grow over the years and be a part of. So very excited to see it on the main stage with the NHL.
Hell yeah. Well said, bro. Yeah, and first official partnership with the NHL, so thankful and excited for that. And can't wait to see where we are 3, 5, 10 years from now with the NHL and some of the opportunities that we're going to be exploring with them as well. So more to come.
More to come for sure. Is there anything else we want to touch on, or we want to maybe save it for next episode?
Yeah, let's go next, Abby.
Okay.
Yeah.
But that's all for now, folks. Thank you guys for tuning in. If you made it this far, thank you for watching or listening. This has been, we say it on every episode. It's very fun for us to kind of do this and just take a second to kind of reflect on things, talk about projects we're working on or doing. But what a year, man! It's been fun. We've done a lot of work this past year and over all the years, but excited for 2025 and 2026. We have a lot in store, and let's keep cooking, man. Let's go,
baby. Let's go.